So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And this is now today's
It
lineup.
is a true heavyweight
Number
clash.
29.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Cole Palmer could be standout here, Peter. We sometimes see him in a centre-forward position, but...
Chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Gusto, and Santos, Palmer, Fernandez.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
No, that's been intercepted. Fofana. And it's Palmer. Referee's given a throw. Fernandez. Haaland. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's João Pedro. Now, can they get him away? Cucurella gets into a good position. Andres Santos spots it and intercepts. And it's Caicedo. Haaland. That is good progress on the left. Now it's Doku. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retreat. Oh, he's been caught napping! And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Santos. Colwill. And Gusto. Fofana. And Santos. And it's Palmer. And it's been played through. O'Reilly. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Haaland. Cherki. Gets a good ball out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Real chance! Santos. João Pedro. Now it's Haaland. Haaland!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Palmer. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Fernandes. Has a look and plays it forward. Spread to the right. Semenyo ventures forward. Header! He scored! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
The goal scorer after 12 minutes is number 9, Erling Haaland.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, that is one way to stop him. Bernardo Silva going forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Bernardo Silva! He's got away with one there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Great vision. Gusto providing an outlet on that flank. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Caicedo. And it's Fernandes. Distributed tidily. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Fofana. Gusto. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Hato. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Now it's João Pedro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Haaland. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that is well cleared. Fofana makes the interception. And it's Cucurella. Now it's Haaland. And he is dashing away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's destined for the flank. Semenyo. He's in a great position here. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's João Pedro. Fernandes. Spread out to the left. Cucurella. He is through here. Oh, good climb. And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Haaland. Cucurella. Cherki. Good ball, good take. He's beaten the last. Haaland! Haaland! That is brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. And there's the goal they've been looking for. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And yes, it's him again. So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's João Pedro. And he was quick to react. Now it's Haaland. He's found a way through. Oh, Red, nice interception. Cucurella. Santos. Doku. Palmer. Reinders gets a foot in here. Fernandes. And it's Caicedo. And Caicedo taken back almost at once. Now it's Palmer. Looking to play him in. Gusto. Has crossed into the middle. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Hato does really well to win the ball there. It's a pretty loose pass. Fernandes gets a good foot in there. Now it's Haaland. Hato, that's going wide left. And it's Reinders. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Fernandes. That has not gone well. Andres Santos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cucurella on a strong run here, and they win it back again. Now it's João Pedro. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, there's the clearance. Caicedo. And it's Hato. Matches Nunes. Makes a move down the right. That's really well cleared. Haaland touches it back. Fofana. Fernandes. And it's Palmer. Now it's João Pedro. Gusto has it in a wide position. Gusto, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Cucurella. 30 minutes gone. Oh, good take and a good air. Great chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Santos. Now Colwell. Cucurella. Now this could be a chance. Santos.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Fernandes. And it's Gusto. His good pressure just hounded him off it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Cucurella. O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. He's on it. Can he get away? Santos. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Gusto. Fofana. Oh, that's fabulous. And Bernardo Silva! That was mighty close. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's João Pedro. Stood up well to him there. Caicedo. Now it's Haaland. Fernandes. Just eases him off the ball. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. No, he's just misjudged that one. And he's decided to go for it. Santos. And it's Fernandes. Caicedo. And it's Bernardo Silva. Fernandes gets over and intercepts. Pinches it off him. Cherki. And here's Haaland. Oh, he's burst through. Haaland! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Foot in. Not the most convincing of passes. Santos. For Palmer. Doku. Colwell. And he's gone looking for safety. Bernardo Silva. Doku. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's João Pedro. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Doku. Caicedo. And it's Fernandes. Haaland is onto this. Colwell. And Fernandes. Caicedo. Passing is crisp and sharp. In with the challenge. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Haaland. And he's only too happy to take that back. This looks promising. Gusto. Hato. And Caicedo. Colwell. And it's Hato. Reinders. Driving forward. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Doku. It is a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. And it's O'Reilly. And the finish! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Santos.
2 added minutes has
Now
been
Colwell.
indicated.
Fofana. Gusto. Palmer. Oh, that's well spotted. And Santos. João Pedro. Palmer. Reinders. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he cuts out the supply. Caicedo. And it's Palmer. Now it's João Pedro. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Manchester really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely?
Hello,
Possibly.
attendees. This
But as
is
long
a
as they
Lost
can keep up
Children's
the intensity,
announcement.
maintain the
Please keep
purpose
your
levels,
eye on your
I
children
think they'll
during
get
the
another
match at
chance
all
soon enough.
times.
Well, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes?
Everyone,
The
please
sides
welcome to the
separated
field
by
our
2.
players.
So the action resumes. Doku. Colwell.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
And Gusto. That is good alertness. Bernardo Silva. Caicedo. Now it's Haaland. João Pedro. Cherki. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And Bernardo Silva! Santos. Hato. And it's Cucurella. Played back to the goalkeeper. Ake. Now O'Reilly. Cherki. Now it's Haaland. Hato. Colwell. Fofana. And Santos. Now it's João Pedro. That has been slung wide. Plays it in low. Oh, he's been caught. Surely!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Jorgensen. Colwell. Gusto. And Fofana. Colwell. Caicedo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gusto. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Colwill. And it's Fernandez. And it's Caicedo. João Pedro receives it in a good position here. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. João Pedro stood his ground strongly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Fofana. Palmer. That pass isn't the best. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Palmer. Engages and forces him off the ball. Haaland currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Now it's João Pedro. And here's Palmer. Doku. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's going to go a long way.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
O'Reilly. Out for a throw. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Santos. Now it's João Pedro. And that has put paid to that. And it's Palmer. Now it's Haaland. Fofana. And he's managed to get tries from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Fofana. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Haaland. Cucurella. Caicedo.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Almost an hour gone. Well, that's well seen too. Now it's Haaland. He's under a lot of pressure there. Fofana. For Palmer. Santos. And Gusto. Pass somewhat off target. Doku. That has been cut short. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Cherki, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Cucurella. Matches Nunes, wins the duel this time. Fernandez. Gusto. Reinders running with the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Colwill. And he's intervened well there. Gusto. Reinders. It's Reinders. And they're quick to get it back. Santos. That pass isn't the best. Haaland has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target. Now, as long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Out towards the flank. Nicked it back promptly. Cherki. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Cucurella.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Matches Nunes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Over to the right flank. João Pedro! Mighty close.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Pretty robust defending.
Semenyo. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Fofana. And Santos. Oh, good spread. Ake simply refused to be outdone there. Santos. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, they've got it again. He's got away. And he's been shifted off it. That's the throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Caicedo. And it's Cucurella. Santos. Nice physical challenge. Semenyo. Spread it left. Fofana calmly anticipates. Colwill. And it's Hato. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitution in progress.
Colwill. Cucurella. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Santos. Up towards the front line. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. It's a pretty loose pass. Reinders powering forward here. Great defending, strong and determined. Played out towards the right wing. And that's going right the way across. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's gone for goal!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Colwill cuts out the pass. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, good-looking ball. Santos. Cucurella finding himself in space. Cucurella crosses. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Cucurella. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Turns back here, probably the best option. O'Reilly and Savinho. Kovacic. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Matheus Nunes. Foden. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Ake. Colwell producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Fernandez. Number 17, coming on the field.
That has not gone well.
Number 49, Garnacho.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight.
Substitutions taking place.
Caicedo. He has found the way through. He's had it taken off him. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's come loose. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Foden. Who's looking wide. Garnacho. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nicely spread. Caicedo. Hato. And it's Caicedo. Pressure coming in from all directions. Matheus Nunes. They get a throw-in. Chelsea making further changes here and in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Coming on the field, number 24.
Into the last 5 minutes.
Number 7, Pedro Neto.
Garnacho. Now it's João Pedro. Nice defending, it's got the job done.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Caicedo. The ball's gone astray. And that has left him in a heap. He's on it, can he get away? Pedro Neto. Savinho. Colwell promptly onto that, and that is that. Lavia. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There will be a throw-in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Haaland with 2 goals already to his name. That's been cut out, well played. Caicedo. Good effort from distance. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Foden.
Minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now it's Haaland. Foden. That has been slung wide. Now it's Haaland. And it's Palmer. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Fofana. Now it's Garnacho. Ake does well to get it back. He's having a pop! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
James. And that will be it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Haaland taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely
today, everybody, to make sure to put